Oh my God. So, I just got done watching the entirety of Batman the Caped Crusader. I had to get on. I really had to get on and rage about this. Okay, I owe Beware the Batman a giant apology. A very giant apology. Because that show may be flawed, but it did a hell of a much better job than this shit. This Batman cartoon is without a doubt the worst, the worst ever Batman cartoon I have ever seen. And probably ever will. Okay, I gotta compose myself. Well, fuck it. It's a rant. This is gonna be a huge rant. I don't even know where to begin with this series. I mean, for those of you who watched, yes, I did a rant on the whole Penguin becoming a woman thing, and I thought it was stupid. I still think it's fucking stupid. That opinion has not changed in the slightest. But this fucking show, oh my, just now I'm not even talking about the whole paying woman thing. I'm just talking about this show in general. Batman the Caped Crusader is the worst Batman cartoon. Hell, the worst DC cartoon. And that's saying a lot because I really hate Teen Titans Go. But I would put that over this just based off this whole first season. And this better be the only season. I do not want to see a second season of this shit. After I was done watching these 10 episodes, I went off of Amazon Prime and I went on to Max. Well, it used to be HBO Max, but now it's Max for some fucking reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I went to Max and I watched My Adventures with Superman season 2, episode 1 and 2, just to get the taste out of my mouth. Just to get the bad taste this show left in my mouth. And, My Adventures of Superman, I actually really enjoy that series. And the second season is good so far. But anyway, back to this. So for me to have to do that after watching this, like, the fact that I needed to get the taste out of my mouth says a lot. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. I'm already going guns blazing here. But anyway, the first episode is the whole Penguin Woman thing. Obviously, I knew this episode was going to be bad and not sit right, with me from the get go. So, that was a shitty episode, but I kind of knew it was going to be shitty because, I didn't like that whole idea. But then I get to the second episode, and I think the second episode's the Clayface one. That one, oh my God. I don't know. My mind is spinning with this. Okay, so from what I gathered at that point, you know, Harvey Dent is a dickhead. He's a huge douchebag throughout the show. Batman calls Alfred Pennyworth for whatever fucking reason. I mean, we get it. Batman's a dark, you know, character, but I don't know why you have to have him call him Pennyworth. This guy's literally been in his family since he was born, and he's calling him Pennyworth. Oh my god. So yeah, you have that, and at one point, this is going to be very scattered, by the way. But yeah, at one point he yells at Alfred, and calling him Pennyworth. And oh my god. And Alfred's fat for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why they made Alfred fat. But anyway, so we have the Gordons, Commissioner Gordon and Barbara Gordon. Now, I don't mind that they're black. That's, completely fine as long as you don't change it, as long as it doesn't change like their characters dramatically. Like the whole Penguin being a woman thing that changed the character dramatically, if I can talk. Anyway, episode 2's Clayface. They did the Basil Carlo Clayface, which is he's all right. He's not my favorite Clayface. So obviously I didn't really like that episode either because whatever. I don't know. I mean, it I guess he served his purpose, but I still didn't like the episode. Episode 3, I think that's the one with episode 3. Oh, that's the Catwoman one. Okay, so Bruce Wayne punches a guy for saying shit about some artwork that the Wangs had. But still, I'm watching this like Bruce Wayne would never react that way in a public situation. Or, if he did, that's not how I would I would envision him acting. I don't think he would punch a guy. There's been moments in Batman the Animated Series when, someone would say something like Nothing to Fear, for example, when, the guy was saying to Bruce Wayne that you're ruining this company, your father would be ashamed of you. Yeah, that Bruce Wayne did not punch the guy. Like I've had people say really offensive shit to me, but I never punched them. Like Bruce Wayne like punched this guy, and I'm like, listen, they're like, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm too used to a certain Bruce Wayne. I don't know. But still, it's like, oh man. And then Catwoman. I did not like the Catwoman. Like, I just, God, the direction they're going, man. Like, I will say, though, I like the third episode a little bit more than the first two, but that's not saying much. It still sucked. Episode 4 is the Firefly episode. Well, it's not really, it doesn't involve around him, like, the whole time. This is really fucking stupid. The police department, certain members like Bullock and Flats, I think his name, whatever the fuck that other guy's name was, purposely letting criminals get away. I don't know. I've never read a fucking Batman comic where they did that. But like, what the fuck? It's just so fucking bad. The writing is awful. So they're making all these crimes to lure Batman in. Okay, well that's fine, but like it's really not fine because if you let the criminal go, who else are they going to kill? Then the blood's on your hands for letting the criminal go. So I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Why are they writing this? And in a real situation, like, in a real situation like those people won't have jobs after doing that. Like I don't know. These are things I was thinking while I was watching it. Episode 5 is a fucking episode 5. The Harley Quinn episode. Oh yeah. Look. All right, first off, before I get ahead of myself, I don't mind them doing something different with Harley Quinn. Cuz Harley Quinn you can do different things with. I'm fine with that. But what they did with her in this show, and the whole making her Asian thing, okay, that's fine. That's fine. But they changed the character dramatically, and it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And the whole Renee Montoya thing and Harley Quinn being lesbian, like, we didn't need it. We did not need this. Okay. I don't know which one. I don't know which episode I thought was worse. The fucking Penguin episode or the Asian Queen episode. Like seriously, like I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Who the fucking I know who's writing this shit, man. Bruce Timm, man. The guy went downhill. The guy went extremely downhill. Like this is the kind of shit the guys are writing. Like what the fuck? So Harley Quinn is not only lesbian. Well, she was lesbian in other things. The Harley Quinn show, which I didn't mind. But yeah, Harley Quinn is not only lesbian, she has to be Asian, and she has to fucking Renee Mato. What the fuck am I watching? So yeah, I'm not gonna get further into that episode, but that single handedly has to be the worst episode. That's probably worse than the Penguin Woman episode. If I'm being honest, like that episode, man. Oh God. Okay, then episode 6 is actually an alright episode. It's Gentleman Ghost. He's the villain of the episode. Now that episode I actually didn't mind. It wasn't great by any means, like, but it was alright. That's one episode where I'm like, okay, this one's okay. Cut out a couple things here and there, but it was an all right episode. So I don't have really many bad things to say about episode 6. Episode 7 is Commissioner Gordon has a hit on him, and that episode I thought was stupid. That episode was really really stupid. I thought it was stupid because, like, it's just the villain they used, and I don't know. That episode was really stupid. I don't know, like, so far, like, we have episodes that I fucking hate. We have one I think I thought was alright, and we get in episode 7. I'm like, this shit's fucking stupid. And I don't know. And about the Gordons, like, Commissioner Gordon, okay, I'm fine with, but fucking, you have Barbara Gordon, and she's just like, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing with these characters? Like, I mean, I'd rather her be like, I guess, a fucking cop than be a fucking, you know, making out with his dad's best friend, which is something Bruce Timm wrote in Batman X Batgirl, which was fucking. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I should title this Batman Cape Crusader rant or Bruce Timm rant. Oh my god, dude. But no, the Gordons, I did not like what they. I really didn't like what they did with the Gordons, man. I mean, I don't, dude. But yeah, episode 7 was stupid. And episode 8 was an even dumber episode. It involves this one. I didn't even really pay attention to it, if I'm being honest. This fucking girl that sucks up people's, I don't know, souls, I guess. And it's like, what the fuck? And you have fucking, little kids. You have, they kind of did something clever. They named one Dick for, Dick Grayson, Jason for Jason Todd. And interestingly enough, they had Carrie Kelly, as in the female Robin from Dark Knight Returns. I thought that was a pretty nice touch. Then Stephanie Brown, who was a very short-lived Robin in the comics. Okay, I'll give you that. That was a nice touch, but the episode was still dumb and very, very boring. Like, that's what I don't see. All the episodes are really boring. Like, even the one I thought was okay, like the Gentleman Ghost. I don't know, man. They were all boring in some ways. Like, like Batman the Animated Series. Like, I can sit through tons of Batman the Animated Series episodes and never get bored. Same thing with Batman Beyond. Same thing with The Batman. Same thing with Batman Brave and the Bold. Like, I can watch those episodes and be like, okay, I love this because, it's a great art style. It's fun to watch Batman kick ass in those shows. But here it's just like, I like the animation, but like, it's like, what you're doing with the characters is what really keeps me uninterested in watching your show. And that's the God's honest truth. So, yeah, episode 7 and 8 were very boring episodes. And at the end of 8, you have Rupert Thorne and his gang, and they put acid in Harvey Dent's face, and we get episode 9 and 10 being the finale, the Two-Face two-parter. Oh, God. First off, Harvey Dent throughout the show was a douchebag. So I didn't feel bad for him when he became Two-Face. Because with Batman the Animated Series, the Two-Face two-parter, I felt bad. Harvey Dent was a good person. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Here, Harvey Dent's just a douchebag. He's even admitted to making mistakes, and he was making mistakes throughout the show. So, of course, when they throw acid in his face, I'm not going to feel bad about it. So, yeah, then you have Bruce Wayne taking Harvey Dent out, and he's basically setting up his downfall. And that's when Alfred mentioned that to Batman, and Batman flipped out on Alfred. Not Alfred, Pennyworth, and fucking shit, man. And then at the end, he says, "Oh, okay, Alfred." Like, too late, buddy. But yeah, anyway, I don't even know where the fuck to. So yeah, Two-Face. Really, really fucking hated Two-Face in this. I mean, he doesn't even fucking use the coin half the time. And his design, man, like, I get it. It's a design of, half your face, what it would kind of look like for real. But, like, the way it's animated, like, come on, man. You could have added something to it. Like, Jesus Christ, man. The design looked awful. Like, you could have had it split to, like, I don't, you could have used some kind of, like, make it look more burnt or whatever, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, man. And then you have fucking, Two Faces going crazy. He's setting building on. He set a building on fire with someone inside it, and as Two Faces getting away, Batman's just continuing chasing him. It's like, come, dude. There's a fucking guy in a burning building. Like, save the guy. You could have went in, swooped in, saved the guy before the fucking whole building went up in the flames. Like, I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Now, Rupert Thorne, I did not mind Rupert Thorne in this. Honestly, he's probably the best part of it, to be honest. Because I'm finding more and more flaws with all these characters. Like, Batman gives Barbara Gordon his phone number, and that's how, like, she can contact Batman, is she calls up the fucking Batcave. Pennyworth answers, then hooks it up to Batman, and then, like, that's fucking stupid. Just fucking have the bat signal. Like, there's, like, I get it. If you have your own Batman series, you don't want to copy what they did before, but some things you gotta keep. Like, the Batman, like, sure, they didn't have the bat signal till what? The end of the second season is when they had the bat signal. And, throughout the first and second season, they had the whole the bat wave thing. But at least that was kind of cool. Like, that was cool. But no, this series, like, she just calls Alfred, and then Alfred transfers it to Bat. Like, that's fucking stupid. And that's so unmysterious. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. Then, if you watch the show, the finale, I should say, don't watch the show. But if you want to find out what happens at the end, you know what? This doesn't deserve a spoiler warning. Okay. So, Two-Face dies. Series basically ends. I hope it ends. And then they tease the Joker. And at the minute they tease the Joker, I was like, please don't ruin Joker. You already ruined everyone else. You ruined Penguin. You ruined Harley Quinn. You you ruined. Fuck. What other villains did they ruin? I don't know. They didn't. The episodes were dumb, but I don't know. I guess they ruined Clayface. They ruined Firefly. I wouldn't say they ruined Catwoman, but that's not. The episode was shit, so fuck it. They did ruin it. But yeah, you ruined so much. Don't ruin Joker. Don't make a season 2. If they make a season 2, I'm gonna be pissed. Because this was single-handedly the worst Batman cartoon ever. Okay? I might go back to Beware the Batman and just give that a second chance. Because that cartoon at least came up with interesting ideas. And it's been like a very long time since I've seen that cartoon. Like, probably around when it first came out. So it has been a while, even though I don't like Professor Pig and Mr. Toad as villains. And there's probably some other villains I don't like on that show. At least they did something interesting with it. This is not interesting. This is an insult. This show should not have ever been made. What this show was going to be, for me seeing what it was going to be, like just by the look of it and the 40s setting and shit like that. I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting Batman interpretation. Then I watched, then I saw, obviously the controversial at this point Penguin. I was like, oh, fuck, man. I was angry about that. I was going to put off the show just based on that. But then I was like, no, I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm not going to let this one thing bother me, But then I watched the fucking whole show, the whole 10 episodes. I'm like, fuck it. Fuck this show. Burn this show to the ground. I better never see a season 2 of this show. Man, fuck this show, man. Man. Fuck this show. I'm gonna go finish my Adventures with Superman season 2 because that seems like a show that actually cares and is actually well written. But yeah, man, Bruce Timm, man, just quit, man. All right, quit. We have Paul Dini to thank for Batman the Animated Series, man. Okay, you may have helped on that, but ever since then you fell downhill, man. Oh man. But anyway, I'm done. That's the rant on this shitty, poor ass excuse of a Batman cartoon. Oh my god. Never watch this. Never. It was awful, and they better not make a season 2. Oh my god. Fuck, man. But that's it. I just had to get on. Fuck this show.